Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are the Orange County Opera, and today we have a very special treat for you. But more about that in a moment.
My name is Chris, and I love to sing opera. And I'll bet you can also sing opera.
But what is an opera?
A play where all the words are sung is called an...
Right! And our opera today was written by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Although he died over 200 years ago, he wrote lots and lots of music.
He learned to play keyboards when he was only 4.
And his father taught him violin at 7.
Wolfgang and his sister Nannerl traveled all over Europe, giving concerts for kings and for queens.
And he wrote his first opera at 11.
Now try to imagine this. An 11-year-old boy first choosing a good story, then seeing to it that every single line rhymed with another one, and then composing music for every single word. He did all of this before his 12th birthday.
Living in Salzburg, not far from Vienna, he wrote the opera Bastien and Bastienne.
Yes, Wolfgang's first real opera is called Bastien and Bastienne, and written when he was 11.
Now,
our hero Bastien is a young shepherd lad who went to the big city and left his love tending her sheep.
Bastien, our shepherd in this opera, is sung by a man using the highest of the male singing voices. Does anyone know the special word for that? Right, Bastien is sung by a tenor.
And his loving shepherdess who pines for him is called Bastienne.
His girlfriend, our shepherdess, is sung by a woman using the highest of the female singing voices. What's the special word for that? Right again, Bastienne, sung by a soprano. Now the opera has 3 characters. 3 characters means 3 singing voices. And you're just about to hear from voice number 3.
I am a baritone, sitting here all alone. I play a magician whose name is Cola.
Now you've heard about the characters. Don't you think it's time we started the opera?
oh yeah! Our story takes place in a field where our soprano is wishing that her lover would come back to her.
My Bastien, my friend, my lover, far from his sweet Bastiana has flown. Stories I've heard in the village square, I won't believe them, I do not dare. Usually I'm singing quite cheerfully. Where is my darling? Oh, where can he be? This is the reason I'm crying, you see.
I know where Bastien is and what he's been up to in the big city. But let's listen some more, shall we?
I must not think that my Bastien has gone off alone to the city and maybe found another sweetheart. Oh, what to do? I know. I'll call my sheep. Here, sheep! I'll sit right here and tend to my friends. Do you think they are ordinary sheep? Do you think they only eat and sleep? I've taught them how to talk. Depends upon their mood. I'll show you all right now. It's lesson time. Everyone to class, please. Thank you very much. Now, quiet in class, please. What do you call your mother?
Mama.
Very good. And what do you call your father?
Daddy.
Isn't he a smart one? Now, can you tell me, well, what would you call your grandmother?
Nanny.
They're also very smart. But what's most important is, where is my Bastien?
Far.
No one can tell me of what, where, or when. My poor heart falling apart. Please, can't you tell me if I'll see Bastien now and then, ever again? Oh, yes, I would. Oh, I should, if I could, ever so tragically lay down and die. Leave me alone. I'll have one more cry.
Oh, it is time I did something.
I'll step right in and help the shepherdess. It's really such a pity Bastien is in the city. I'll help her out of her distress. I've always found her pretty. Good morning, Bastienne. Cola here is at your service. I said I'm at your service. She's nervous, dearest Bastienne, I can sense your dismay. So nervous, Cola the magician's going to help you today. You may have heard I've super magic powers that I can use to help your situation. Powers of prognostication.
Prognostication, Mr. Cola?
Yes, that's the ability to see into the future and to learn what will happen.
Can you do that?
Well, of course.
Oh, but I am very poor and I can't afford your magic.
Oh, that's all right. There will be no charge. I can't stand seeing people cry. And I do need the practice.
Well then, where is my Bastien?
Off, far away in the big city.
Oh, then my sheep were right, and the stories are true.
Sad to say.
And right now, this very moment, what is he doing?
Well, let's see. I see a beautiful lady, and she's giving him wonderful gifts.
Well, that is a terrible picture.
Oh, but do not worry, my dear. I see him quite clearly. You see, he is not happy, and he's only thinking of you.
If I only had a lot of money, I would buy him presents every day. Stop your laughter, sir, it isn't funny. We are always poor, and poor we stay. But wherever he has gone, I love him, and no matter what, I want him back. Yes, no matter what he's done, I
you sure you want him back?
Yes.
All right, let's get started.
Magic spells need concentration, no explanation. First, we'll need an empty brain. Then I'll try some legerdemain.
Yes, I feel that something's changing. And to be completely frank, my poor mind has gone quite blank.
Bastien's thoughts are rearranging, his direction homeward changing.
Oh, it's true, I see it too. I thank you. Now please do show me something new.
Oh, look, today you are reunited. Oh, she's excited. Carefully now, we'll share the view. See him coming back to you.
Now he's loading up his pack, but it's just an empty sack.
He gave all the presents back.
Oh, we'll soon be reunited, thanks to cold our second sight. Everything will turn out right.
Oh, but we must get ready. Bastien will be here any moment.
But you mentioned a spell. Don't we need a magic spell so that this doesn't ever happen again?
Bastienne, your problem is you just can't resist him.
I know.
You need to pretend that you have found another boyfriend.
No.
Look, every time you see him, you start to melt. These magic words will give you the power to calm you down. You see, each time you say them, you will be able to pretend that you don't love him.
But I do.
I know, but this will make him love you even more. Try them.
Oh, all right. Burbledy birds in a tumble town?
Those are the words to calm you down. Try them again.
Burbledy birds in a tumble town.
Those are the words to calm you down. Now, memorize them.
I couldn't possibly memorize them.
But
Hey.
you'll have to. But don't worry, the kids will help you. What are the words to calm her down? Oh, that's fine. Now try them one more time. What are the words to calm her down? There. Now, off you go. Go tend your sheep. Bastien is coming. Bye. Why, hello, Bastien. I thought you were in the city.
Oh, Cola, the strangest things have been happening to me. Oh, there I was, in this far-off city, having the time of my life when all at once I had this feeling, filling me with dread, spinning round my head. Suddenly a ball of light round me sped. Was I dead? Oh, Cola, such a fright. I just took flight. Oh, city life had seemed appealing. Now I had to run away. Taking presents seemed like stealing. Then a voice began to say, "Go home, you cannot stay." So I gave back all the presents and said my goodbyes. Well, it went something like this. You've been nice, but I must leave you. I'm so sorry that I said that I had loved you, but I can no more deceive you. And you gave me lovely things, expensive shirts in diamond rings, gifts that now must be returned. For a lesson I have learned, it is time, please set me free. And do not be mad at me, say goodbye, dear, 'cause I'm then going back to Bastien.
Well, I'm glad you learned your lesson, but you might just as well have stayed in the big city.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, do you think while you're off enjoying all those fine gifts and things that your Bastienne just sat and waited for you?
Well, of course.
Oh, no. She found out what you were up to and was very sad.
Oh, poor thing.
For a few minutes. Then she went off and found a marvelous wealthy gentleman who is going to marry her.
Oh, Kola,
In a few days.
of this fact there's no denying. Sir, I'm sure that you are lying. What you have told me cannot be true. It's something she never on earth would do. Have you proof? Come on and show me. But you don't even really know me. Being the handsomest lad in the land, generously offering Bastienne my hand. She lovingly embraced me as the luckiest of men, just as lovingly replaced me her faithful Bastienne. Answer quickly, I'm counting to 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. We'll just have to use my magic to get her back.
Your magic, your reputation in that area is pretty bad.
That's not very nice.
Oh, Kola, I'm so unhappy. Well, I'll do anything to get her back. I'll even try your magic.
Well, since you insist. Here, let me check my book of spells. Oh, no, you need to be a prince to do that one. Oh, Diggy, Daggy, Shuri,
Muri, Horum, Harum, Lirum, Larum, Rowdy, Mowdy, Kiri, Gari, Fazito, Besti, Basti, Saron, Pro, Pato, Mato, Quid, Pro, Quo, Pato, Mato, Quid, Pro, Quo.
What was all that?
don't ask me, ask Mozart. He wrote it. But please, no more interruptions. Now, where was I? Oh! Diggy daggy shuri huri horum harum lirum larum radi maudi giri gari pazito besti basti sarum pro pado pado quito quo pado pado quito quo.
Are you done yet?
I'm done.
Well, what about my 3 wishes?
What 3 wishes?
Well, every good story with magic spells always gives the hero 3 wishes.
Looky here. This isn't a Grimm Brothers fairy tale, you know. Oh, all right. Let me see now. Hocus pocus fiddly-dee. Here's 3 wishes I grant to thee. There. Now you have your 3 wishes. Just be careful how you use them.
Yeah, but what do I do?
Nothing. Just be yourself. But don't turn around and don't move a muscle.
Don't turn around and don't move a muscle and just be myself?
Yes. And finally, hold your breath for 1 full minute. Bastienne is coming. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's you! Well, at least it looks like you're back. Oh, not a word. Oh, Bangledy, Bumblebee. Oh, quick, help me with those magic words. What were the words to calm me down? Thank you. Well, I hope you had a nice vacation because you're back just in time for my wedding to a very wealthy gentleman, and then you can go back to the city, all right? I take that to be a yes?
No.
No what? No, you won't come to my wedding, or no, you won't go back to the city.
Yes and no. I mean, no and oh, but you can't marry anyone but me.
Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, quick, help me with those magic words again. What were the words to calm me down? Burbly birds in a tumble down. Thank you. I am only behaving here in the village as you behaved in the city. Oh, never mind. Our love is over.
All right then. Well, I shall leave this spot.
Not unless I leave first.
She's gone, I said, more than I meant to. I wonder where on earth she went to. Perhaps gone off to her new lover. And now she hates me, never knowing my love for her was overflowing. There's just one thing that I can do. Bastien has left me, so I'm leaving too.
It's your decision, going or staying.
Please do not rush me to choices I'm weighing.
Seems that right now you're not so self-assured.
Why don't you just forget what you overheard?
Quiet, go back to your lady bird.
Ha 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 ha! I just had the final word.
Didn't.
Did. It's time, I think, for my 3 wishes. Look out, to frighten you I'll make a drastic transformation. I'll change into a snake.
Oh my!
Rats! I've a better plan in mind.
What's that?
A terrible gorilla.
Good grief!
No good, much better. I'll upset her with Godzilla.
Oh dear, I'm sorry if I smirk. Your wishes, they do not seem to work.
All right then. Well, I'm going to throw myself in the river. I need to cool off.
Bastien, do not do it. He's going to do it. This could be quite grim. Just look at him. He's risking life and limb. But oh, I really fear for him because he never learned to swim.
How I shiver. I tried the river. It's just as you foretold. The water's much too cold. Now it's time I go. I won't be missed, I know.
Stop all this nonsense.
I'll be a hermit, don't need a permit. Although I'm not too brave, and 'cause I misbehave, I'll go live in a cave.
No!
Yes! I cannot leave you. I did deceive you, yes. Just once deceived you. Forgive me now, oh please. Bastien is on his knees.
Bastien, get up!
Yes, my darling. What, my darling?
I understand this trick is just one more excuse and rather shady. This cave of yours is next to hers, your city lady.
That's so unfair, you know. I really care, you know. Recall our better days, each tender look and phrase. Where is your loving gaze?
As you probably now may have guessed, I'm a second-rate sorcerer at best. things don't go as I planned. They're a bit out of hand. And from what I've just seen, I must soon intervene and a happy solution suggest. But let's see if they can solve their problems themselves, shall we?
What a reaction, sweet satisfaction, that we should ever be joined for eternity. You and I, till we die, you and I.
Everyone get ready for a celebration feast, long delayed to say the least. First, you write an invitation, make a list of each relation. Send the word by bird and beast. Send the word both south and north, send it also west and east. Now, listen well to me, you too. I have no magic powers at all, just a good understanding of human nature. For a while there, neither one of you were ready to be husband or wife. You had to pass a few simple tests. You did so, and you made the right decisions.
No magic words?
Nope.
No prognostication?
Yeah, that's what I call an educated guess.
No spells.
Sheer fakery. But now it's time for the moral and the finale.
Well, what is a moral?
Well, in stories like ours, they usually have a good lesson. Some words or ideas that we can all use to get along better.
Yeah, but what's a finally?
Oh, that's the finale.
That's how we sing the moral, and it shows that our story has ended. So sing!
Keep this one thought in mind. Fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, each day try to be kind. Memorize it if you are inclined. That's the way that the world was designed. Keep this one thought in mind. Sisters, brothers, fathers, brothers, all the others, listen, we know you'll find love and kindness are both intertwined. That's the way that the world was designed. You keep it in mind, you really will find it's nice to be kind.
So, that's the end of young Mozart, Bastien and Bastienne. Thank you for being a wonderful audience, and don't forget that
love and kindness are both intertwined. That's the way that the world was designed. You keep it in mind.